Oh, it's being live streamed already? It's now being streamed live on YouTube. Oh, all right. Okay. Okay. I guess it's not getting a, that's fine. Okay. So, good morning. Good morning. If you're new here, I'm Beth Ann Averill. This is Trendy Thursday. So, we talk about things that we find on Teachers Pay Teachers that are trending, and we find that through the search bar. And if it's trending, then if we when we find a trend, then we know what we can create this week for Trendy Thursday. If you make something that's trending, the main awesome thing about that is that people are searching for it, and if people are searching for it, then you could come up on search and people will buy what you are selling, and it is what I have found to be the quickest way to make money. Now, we are in July, June. We're in June right now. And most of the things people are searching for right now are Father's Day, end of the year, summer packets. So, like learning packets, because everybody wants to give stuff to their kids or they want to prepare for, summer school or whatever. And classroom decor. Classroom decor is a huge one because everyone's getting ready for next year. So, what I was thinking, I was thinking of a few things, but I think today we are going to go with skip counting posters because I personally, my son, we're working on. Um, okay, so here's my thought process. Um, Everyone knows and is okay with like working on reading with their children, reading to them every night. And which is great. We do that. That's good. But the main thing that I struggle with my youngest is math. I mean, he struggles with one of our struggles is math, and I could never figure out how to like reading every day. What can I do that gives him math every day? And so every night this week, I've been going into his room and, we talk about like favorite parts of the day. And I've been asking him to count with me, skip counting. So, like last night we counted, well, last night we did not because we went to Dollywood. So we were, he was very tired and I'm not, I do not shake that bear. But uh, before that, we would like count by like fours or whatever, and it helps him talk about numbers in a way that he hasn't been with us before. So I thought it was a really fun and cool way to bring math home because we really struggle with that. And so I wanted to give him something that wasn't like wasn't um just like flashcards. So I think we're gonna make some we're gonna make some skip counting posters that are a theme that he liked that I was thinking we could hang up in his room so that when he's in his room he can see them and maybe, like absorb them into his psyche. And yeah. So I don't know. I'm not a math teacher, but I'm hoping that just talking about math every day will help with him. And we really struggle with that. So let's get it. So screen 3. Here we go. And I don't have anything open over here to like go off. Okay, so this is okay. So let's go back to Teachers Pay Teachers. Ooh, look at that. Oh, it went away. Toothpick challenge. That looks fun. Um, Dinosaurs. That's what we should do. We should do a dinosaur theme. Gosh, I just look at all these cute things. Look at these little seahorses. Oh my gosh. Okay. So if you come up here to your shop and you can go to my store and you'll be able to see your new storefront. This is the one that I showed you guys that we made on Tuesday. Um, it is all janky, but it's okay. Like done is better than perfect. And in this case, there was a time where it was like shaving off the sides and you could only see the middle. But now they fixed it on mobile as well. So I encourage you to make something that like is a nothing thing, right? Like it doesn't have to be this big, beautiful thing. It doesn't have to be perfect. For me, it's fun to create these things, but also I don't want you to get overwhelmed and be like, it has to be perfect because it doesn't. It doesn't. Most people who find you are going to find you in search and they're not going to care what your store looks like. I mean, ideally they would. Ideally, they're going to be like, oh my gosh, this is beautiful. But like, just remember, people are here to buy products. They're not here to look at your store. And they're probably 99% of people are not going to look at your store. So I don't want you to, you know, uh, fret or worry about this too much. Okay. So let's get right to it. These are all the things that are trending right now. Juneteenth, I believe, was 2 days ago. So I might skip that. Unless you are really excited to make it, then go ahead and make it and it will pay you next year. But this is not going to be a thing. And Father's Day, I think already happened, didn't it? Didn't it? Yeah, I think Father's Day was last weekend. So also, unless you're like super passionate about it and super excited about it, I would probably skip that as well. End of the year activities also kind of went away because most people are out of school by now. But there might still be some. So if that's something you want to make, go for it. I am in the stage in the year where I am just making what I want to make. And most of the time, that is classroom decor because I love classroom decor. But I know some of you guys in the Facebook group were saying, I don't really love classroom decor. I don't want to make it. Everyone's making it, but I'm not really in the mood. You don't have to. Just make what you want to make. Search for it in the trends. If you want to make bingo cards, look for bingo. Just understand it's summer. Like the things that you normally would see in the search, you're not going to see because most people aren't shopping right now. So make what you want to make. Name it what you think is right. Like if you want to make a summer bingo, it's there. You could do summer bingo game. You could do that if you want to. Just understand that you're not going to get immediate sales on most of the products that you make this summer. You're not going to get sales immediately like you do during the school year if you make a trend. Okay. So just do what brings you joy, right? Because you're just surviving. You're just surviving summer. So make what you want to make, or upgrade products is a good time to do that, or fill out any bundles that you started that you wanted to make perfect. Now is a good time to do that. But you are here for trends for me. So I'm going to make things that I find that are trendy. So, or what I want to make, which is skip counting posters. So I don't think skip counting posters ever really have, they don't really have like a theme. Normally, but like people make them like this person, I'm assuming, has different themes. So these are number posters. It's the same thing, except this one is this color and this one is this color. So this one is bright rainbow. And this one, like people make these in all sorts of different colors. This is, probably the same person. I have one that's groovy, I believe. I don't think it's on. It's probably under like groovy. Posters. And I might not even be, here we are. This is what I have made. I believe there is a template inside the membership for this, just because like, oh man, and you know what you should do, I guess, is like make them into, oh man, all right, I'm gonna show you all this. We're gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. So I was thinking, and I think about this with this one a lot. I'm gonna finish the sentence now. Okay. So instead of just having like the piece of paper like this, because it doesn't look like any of the ones on here. And I think about this a lot. Well, I guess besides this one, but it's because it has so much pretty behind it. Most of these are just the actual number without like the page behind it. So I think what I'll show you guys how to do that with these, the ones that we create, whatever we create. All right, so I'll show you how to do that because it's pretty simple. And I made these long enough ago that I still had like, yeah, they're not very good. But I'm gonna show you how to do this, and it's gonna be great. Numbers 1 through 12. Yeah, that's what we're working on with Jackson is multiplication to 12. And you guys, I'm a little concerned that there's only 2 of you here. And usually we fill this out. So is there something wrong with the link? Let's just check really quick. Okay, I don't see any issues. Okay, good. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Oh, okay. Ooh, clip art. No, Beth. No, 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 no. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna come over here to I still haven't finished anything on my PowerPoint since last week. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Okay, so save. And then we'll close this. And then what we should do is we should find the this one, best course, templates, membership. Classroom report. Here we go. Okay. Do I have? I don't have skip counting posters. Posters. Oh no. Okay. Well, I'm sorry then that I did not give you guys skip counting posters. I'm shocked. Oh my gosh. Okay, we talked about it. I'm so sorry. I didn't think it was there, but I wasn't sure. Okay. Well, then we are gonna grab we're gonna grab some. Oh, wait, what was that? Alphabet bundle classroom decor templates. It's not here either. Alphabet posters. Oh my gosh, that's embarrassing. Okay, well, we're gonna make a new one for the course then. I'm so sorry. All right, so let's go to my PowerPoint templates. Let's go to products. Oops. Classroom decor. And then I know there's one in here. Okay, posters. We're going to open that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to close it. And we're going to right click and open a copy. Okay. So we'll delete these because they're older. All right. All right. So I'm gonna find it on here too. Gosh, come over here. I'm surprised because I remember making it for the membership. Hold on. Hold on. I just have to look. I just find it. It might not be in classroom decor now that I think about it, but I remember making it. I remember doing this. It's okay. We're gonna find it. We're gonna find it. Directly. Cluster. Is it in classroom decor? It says it is. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't list it. Oh no. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Look at all these that I haven't done. Oh my gosh. Whew. All right. Man, I remember. I'm sorry. All right. Well, here is what we're going to do. So this is a giant, text right here. This right here is like the one, this giant one. It is a number. I'm going to make it into a font that you can use. Let's see. Replace fonts. Gosh, I'm so sorry. Ask why with what's a good font? Instead of ask why, we could do we could do Arial Black. No. Berlin. I just want it to look like a 1 and not like a 7. This is the main thing right now, France. Georgia. Power style. Impact. Looks like a good one. So replace fonts. If you go up to your home and you go to replace, there's a little drop down caret. You can go to replace fonts and you can replace all of the fonts with whatever you're doing. Let's see, whatever you would like. Inconsolata. No, we're looking for impact. Am I crazy? Oh, it would be before N, right? Impact. There we go. Replace. And then there you go. They're all replaced. Okay, so now you would just move things. So what I was going to do for this, we should do this opposite. 1. Oh, no, but that's not either. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shoot down here. Shoot right here. What I generally do is I just do all of the numbers inside and I try to make them read left to right. Okay, so this should be good. And then this one would be 2, 6. Oop. And then we just move things around to make them make sense. Man. In this one, I'm just doing the font that works in here. So this is what you're going to have to do when you get this template. You are going to have to be like, you have to move things because you're going to have a different font. Mine that I showed you was a groovy font. Skip counting. The one that I had was this one. Oh, I guess it's not. I thought it was the actual groovy font. It was the one that I just showed you, the Ask Why font. And it looked good. It looked great. I think the reason I didn't use groovy was because I just didn't like the look of it. But someone liked it. Look at that. Easy to access. And they're so vibrant. Oh, love that. So I'll show you how to redo that as well. But anyway, so you're gonna have to do this with yours once you get it. I'm gonna put this in the classroom decor. I'm gonna publish that when we're done here. Gosh. So just make sure it's inside the number. This guy. But I also, okay, so I always said left to right, but I also meant like in the way that you make the number as well. Check really quick to make sure nobody's asking to join. And I'm missing one. I'll put this right here. Okay. All right. So we do stuff like this, and it's easy peasy. It'll look great. You're gonna love it. I'm so sorry that I forgot to do this. Oh, I feel awful. Maybe we'll just do this instead of down. Pull this way. There we go. That looks nice. you to know. There we go. Love it. All right. And then 4. This one was obviously a different shape than this one. All right. So 4, we're going to move all you bad boys over here. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to do 4, 8. Or should we do down? We could do that. That's fine. I don't like that. What do other people do? Oh, other people do down the. I feel like I need to like. It's fine. It's fine. All right. So then we'll take all this and put it back. Go. Pull you a little bit this way. Maybe like. Yeah. So easy peasy. Just gotta move stuff. All right. Okay. So what this does is this helps children with like starting out with multiplication. So the whole reason for this is like when you're skip counting, you're going to know that these multiples of 5, for example. So what I do with my little one is we talk about like from 5 to 5. Okay, if this is a different number, from the multiple like 1 all the way to 5 is like a pattern. So like the 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, it's also 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. So we talk about how it's like a repeating pattern that we can like guess if we're struggling. We talk about that a little bit. We talk about how it's like a multiple. So this is like that's 5 11 times, for example, you know? So it's just trying to make math a little more accessible because skip counting could be easy. Like it could make you see this pattern, which would make multiplication easier. And I feel like if I had skip counting when I was in elementary school, maybe I would have liked math better once I was out of elementary school, you know? Think about it a lot. Like my kids have a better math experience than I do, which is great. But I'm also a little jealous because I want to love math as well. So that's what I've been working with in my adult life is trying to love math because it's hard. Luckily for my children, my husband is like a mathematician. I guess that would be a mathematician. Anyway. All right, there we go. That one. Okay. Start at the bottom so that I can pull things. And I will give you guys this is the template that I'll give you, like the one that I'm working on right now, because this is a font that you can use. So we'll do this. Also, oh gosh, it's not enough room. Okay. Oh, and also I will show you how to like take this number out so that it's like an independent piece. That makes sense. I don't know that it does. I gotta show you on the other people who made these. Ooh, that's confusing, doesn't it? Yeah, that was confusing. And if you've never, not this, what if we do this, this, and this, there we go. Okay. And if you've never been here before, you've never like seen me do these things before, you might not know that you can do what I'm about to show you, but I think Marilyn probably knows. You can take this whole thing and you can right click and save as picture. And let's just put it in downloads for now. And then I'll say 7. Then you go over here to your downloads, and here it is. It is a, open it in photos. Here's our little 7. So you can take this and put it in here. And then like when you make a shadow on it, let's see. When you edit the picture, right click. Where am I here? Okay, format picture. You go over here to the fill. You can like add a shadow to it so that like when you do your actual listing picture, you can have just the numbers like I was showing you on the other ones. Yay. Okay. So let's see. It's over here. And then you can like kind of stack them a little better and like put them sideways so it's not just like a piece of paper. Because for some reason people don't like it, just doesn't look as nice, you know. So let's start here. Oh, what are you doing with that? I don't know that I like that. Why don't we, it's like that's confusing, right? No, but I mean that's how you make an 8. Ah, we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. I've never had any complaints about any of my products that are skip counting, so it'll probably be fine. Okay. $72, $80. Oh. So seems like there should be more over here, less up here, right? 8, 24, 32. There we go. That feels better. Okay. So I'm gonna stop here with this one to show you how to make this into like we're gonna make this, we're gonna make a shop size for this because it's a little different than what we normally do with shop sizes or shop images. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open my shop images, which aren't in here. Where are you're killing me, Groovy? All right, let's see. Shop images. I changed them from the old one. So let's do these number posters. See, it looks different. So cute though. Okay. So we'll close this. And the reason I'm doing this close and then reopening is so that I'm opening it as a template. So I right click and I open a copy. So like instead of like editing my actual product and maybe saving over it on accident, I open a copy so that that's not even a possibility of me accidentally saving over it, because that's like one of my nightmares. Uh, nightmare. But anyway, so let's go back to this one. And let's save all of these as an image. So I just I used my mouse to like cover the whole image. But if you look, it still doesn't have this background one because that one's huge, remember? So if you just hold your shift key and you click on the actual thing back here, you see how it's like a little eye? That grabs that as well. So now you can right click. I always like to right click like when it's the arrows like this because I'm always worried if I right click like this that it'll only do like one piece and I don't want that. So hold shift, grab it, and then come here and grab it like that. There you go. And then save as picture. This one we're going to save in the Groovy Classroom Decor. I'm going to go to update and I'm going to make a new folder called Skip here. And then we're going to say 1, save. We're going to come here. We're going to grab this one. We're going to grab this back one, hold shift, grab this back one, right. Oopsies. I just told you not to do that. All right. And then do this. And then grab this, save as picture, and then 2. And then we're going to come here, grab all of these, hold shift, do the background, right click, save as picture, 3. Grab all of these. This one, right click, save as picture, 4. And then I think the colors repeat, right? Yeah. Well, let's just do them all. Let's just do them all because, you know, who's going to stop me? I'm in charge here. There's a picture of It's just funny because I think like this is the only place in my life that I'm like actually in control of things. And I feel like I'm like not very good at it. I'd much rather someone else was in control. Please tell me what to do. Please tell me what I should make this week. Anybody else? Just me? No? Save this picture. 7. I feel like having me in charge is just like chaos. Save this picture. 8. But I guess, you know, also that's why, maybe that's why you guys like me, is because my life is chaos. I'm chaos. I don't know. I don't know. My kids are always like, I wish mommy, you know, I wish you were in charge, mommy. Or like, not like that. I don't know how they asked me, but it was a silly thing. And I was like, you don't want that. You don't want me in charge. You don't want that. You know how like nice it is to be like fed on a schedule and like not have to like like I forget to eat breakfast or lunch sometimes. Like you guys don't want that for yourself. Can you do them all at the same time using File, Save a Copy? File, Save a Copy. Like save as. You could save that. So the problem that I was having with that is that it saves like the whole page as a JPEG, which meant for the images that for me, they came out like as a paper. So I was saving them as a PNG so that they didn't have a background, like save it as an image so that they don't have the background. Does that make sense? Because you help us know yourself is okay. Plus, learn something new. Yay! I feel like my husband would not be able to watch my Trendy Thursdays without like his brain exploding because he is very like normal. His brain functions normally, and mine does not. So mine does not. Yes. All right. So now we have all these little pieces. And here they are, see? So we can right click this and go to open file location. And there's all of our little numbers. So we're going to put this over here. So I can see it. And then we're going to close this. And then we're going to come over here. And this is great example of opposites attracting. Exactly. And you know, we see it a lot in like other couples too. Like our neighbors across the street. The husband is chaos, like me, and the wife is very like structured, like you know, like she washes her car every week and like does all this stuff like very much on a schedule and needs to have like a plan. And the husband is like me. So it's always fun to see like the me in a relationship and like our best friends, like the husband is very much me. Like he's, you know, kind of crazier. And then the wife is very like she likes to have structure, she likes to have control, like she likes to, and it's just silly. And I've noticed that in most relationships, I am like the husband of the other person. So maybe it's like that's the kind of friendship that I like bring to myself as well. Like all my friends are similar to my husband. Maybe that's just, I don't know. But okay, so we have this. This is our template. So this isn't, it's not already saved as anything. So we can just edit the shapoopy out of this if we want to. What's going on here? Okay, that's about it. So I'm going to delete these. Ooh, no, I'm not. Ready? If we right click and change picture, I wonder. No. Okay, so don't do that. So it just takes like, it's like a piece of paper if we do that. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to take this. I'm just gonna plop it down here and plop it down here and plop it down here and plop it down here. Okay, so now I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm also going to, I'm gonna come over here. I right click and then you hit crop so you can make it smaller because too much blank space for me. So I'm just gonna get rid of that. There we go. And then there's that. And then we'll right click this one. And also, and this is just me. You don't have to, you do what you want. Live your best life. Be careful not to touch the sides because if you do, you'll see it. Like if you just get like a little snippy snip, you see how you can totally tell. So if that happens, it's okay. Just go back to the crop and just pull this out a little bit. Totally fine. Totally fine. All right. And if you want to zoom in like that, you just hold the control key and use, if you have like a little ball on your mouse, you just zoom in and out, holding the control key. That's what I do. And then if you're like, oh my God, oops. And then if you're like, oh, I accidentally zoomed out too much. I want it to be just like it was before. You can come right here and just go to this, oops. Never mind. Go to like 100%, or I guess you wouldn't do that. You would do fit to screen. There you go. If you wanted. And then this one is the last one. I'll just crop it really quick. And so, yeah, I'm excited that I get to show you guys how to do a shop image today. Usually I don't. I've just been telling you to go to what? The little box to the far right. Oh, look at that. Oh, I did not know that. I have never seen that before in my life. I don't know if you can hear that. That is the garage being opened. The children must all be awake. They are ready to play outside. All right, so we can do this. I like to, you know, kind of have things. I like chaos, as we can see. So you could do something like this. I would probably, if I'm doing this, I'm also going to add the other numbers as well. So 5. So, you know what? Let's do. Oh, it won't work. Never mind. It won't work. I was going to right click and change picture, but it won't crop the same way. It'll crop very oddly. So we're not going to do that, but it's a fun idea. All right. Ooh, where are you going? Oh gosh. Okay. So This is what just happened. So I was done. So I was like, okay, but now I want to put this over here. But it's not in the crop box anymore. So you hit Control Z and then you like press out, or you like press this button to like be done cropping. You have to like be done cropping before you move it, because if not, it'll just be like, it'll just remove itself from your project. And we don't want that. So let's go to crop and come over here. And if you're struggling with this white circle, that will change the size of the whole project. You don't want that here. We want to get this black edge. So if you're struggling, that's what you need. That's what needs to happen. All right, hope that makes sense. Oops, almost did it again. All right. I'll go this. This is just me having a need to make it easier. And the reason I do this is so that when like I want to click something that's not this thing, like if I want to click the 1 instead of this 5, I want to make it easier for me to grab that. And so if these are smaller, it makes it easier for me to adjust things. This one could be this way, this way, this way. All right, and now I'm going to grab all of these and make them smaller because it's too big for me. So I'm going to Control Shift, and that's so that it radiates and it maintains its like dimensions, its size, I guess. What's that called? It doesn't get like, it doesn't go like this, basically. So I'll put this here and then here. A little bit of chaos. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't think that'll fit, but that's okay. We can always just talk about it in the next page. So we'll have these. Ooh. 6 point. Oh man, I messed up. Okay, so we are not going to do that. We are going to do this here. Maybe like this. I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, that's not gonna work either. Ah, I want there to be more numbers. I feel like 8's not enough. It's fine. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do all these numbers, and then we're just gonna guess on size. So for yourself, for your future, when you do this, resize them all at the same time. Just add them all in and then resize. Even if you don't think you need to. Oops. Oh, all right. Oh gosh, I can. Control Z, and then make sure I grab the actual. And then this guy here. And then we're just gonna kind of guess. There we go. Maybe we can fit them all in one thing. That'd be cool. Okay. 7, 8, 9. And then 10. I feel so silly doing this because it's like, you poor people have to watch this. But I know that it helps. It helps to see the whole process. So I feel like we're being wasteful, you know? All right. So I'm going to take this, try to get the same size as this. Maybe a little bit smaller. And And you know what else you can do with this, which I think we'll do here, is you can duplicate this. So I would duplicate, Control D, and then right click and crop and just like remove the one on this one and remove the 0 on this one, and then just like put them together. Because they can do that if they want to when they print it, or they cannot. It's up to them. But it makes it easier to fit them all. So right click. Oh, first we're going to duplicate and then crop this way, and then crop this way. Just okay, I can do that. It's a little weird. A little weird, but that's fine. And then crop this one. Silly. You silly potato. Okay. There we go. And then, oops, I forgot to resize. Shootsies. Okay. These. Right at this one. That's fine. Okay. Now we'll grab these two again and put them here. Ish. Okay. And then we'll grab these 12. These 12. Okay. So, Marilyn, I can't believe you taught me something new today. I'm so proud of you. It's so funny. You could be the next princess of PowerPoint. All right. So we got this. And then we're going to do the same thing that we just did. So duplicate and then crop this and get rid of this one. I hope these little tips and tricks are helpful for you guys when you're making your shop images. There we go. And then we'll just take this and put this sideways over here. Okay. And then we can look at it over here and see if that makes sense. Like that might be a little crazy. So let's, like, is it too busy? Not sure. That's a little better. Okay. I like that. It's a little busy. It's a little busy. Maybe if we like this over, we could add this 7 here, and then maybe this guy like this, and this guy here. You're gonna need to come forward, my friends. All right. So arrange, bring to front. Ooh. All right. So that's that, and then this is 12. So then it looks a little less chaotic, kind of. Still pretty chaotic. It might be too much to put on one screen. That might be too much, but also it might be fine. So we're going to change this Groovy Retro, skip counting. We might even just take out posters. Skip counting up to 12. All right. So yeah, I love that. It looks good. And then here, groovy pieces all throughout the bundle, from 0 all the way to 20, fun fonts that match the. None of this is relevant to this. Okay. So we'll delete this. Delete. There we go. and then like kind of send it to back, and then bring forward one. There we go. Okay, so includes numbers, includes, well, let's just say up to 12. Maybe practice multiples. Oops. Yeah, let's see that. Multiples up to 12. Like, what else do you like about skip counting posters? Let's look at what other people are doing and see what they might think. Maybe we just like say like, hey, this is a skip counting poster. I mean, groovy, we could say that it matches the, say, groovy colors to match groovy theme. This theme. We could say that. We could say one per page. That's another thing people say. 1 to 12 are separated so they can arrange them. Or 10 to, yes. Out to arrange. And then what else can we say? Ooh. Most people don't say anything. That's funny. They just have like I looked at like these ones that are on the front for groovy, and then like they don't really say anything. It's just like, oh, here we go. It's like, this is groovy. It's posters. And then this one is like, this is groovy. Look, that's it. It's like, thank you. And then this one doesn't even have any images within this one. So like you can tell that when people are buying skip counting posters, like they're just buying it to go with the theme mostly. I don't think I would make this by itself. Like a skip counting poster set by itself, unless it was in a theme. Like this one. I guess this one says it has 2 options. That's really, I really like this one. It's really pretty. But yeah, so it just makes me laugh. This one comes with a number line. That's cool. Like this one, oh, this one actually says stuff. Comes in both color and black and white. Maybe I should add that to mine as well, but I have not. Each poster has all the multiples up to 12. That's what we could say. Oh, I love their font though. Did you see that? Oh, look at this. It's so pretty. Celestial Wisdom. You only have 1 follower. Oh, I'll be a follower. They're so pretty. Look at all the pretty things they make. Okay, I'm going to follow you. From established 2024. You're brand new. Oh, that's exciting. Love that for you. Well, okay. I just love their font. That's so nice. And look at that. You're on like the front page for Groovy Counting Posters. That's great. Congratulations. Oh, I hear my kids screaming, which is great because I'm here, not downstairs. All right. Fun fonts that match the theme perfectly. Oh, we could just change this to colors that match the theme perfectly. And then instead of this, we could say like, practice multiples up to 12, cut out into a region I really like, fun colors that match the theme perfectly. Then it could be like, it's great. Oh, I don't know what to say. We could say that includes one, or just, and you don't have to say includes one number per page, number set per page. And then I'm going to make this smaller so that that page isn't all by itself on the thing. Okay, there we go. All right. Take a look at the preview for a closer look. These are two different sizes. Doesn't that look like they're two different sizes? They are not, though. Man, it looks like it. I was like, oh, I gotta fix this thing that I do. All right. Oh, I think since I made a sale, which is great. One, two. Oh, you know what we could do? Instead of doing these over again, we could just grab them from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Copy. And then just put it down here. And then we could shift control and make it bigger. And kind of move these around. There you go. Always grab from the previous slides. Yeah, because I don't like to do more than I have to. And then we'll do 4, 5, 6, 7. Copy, paste, and then grab that 8 really quick. And then maybe make them bigger. Doesn't matter. There we go. Sure. Classroom, decor, preschool, daycare, elementary. What am I doing here? Library? Not really. Maybe like a STEM. All right. So we have our 4 things. I should make a preview before I list this. I don't know if I have a preview on this one. Hold on. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's already listed. Let's see. Go to teachers, my teachers. To check this, you would just come over here to your product listings and type in skip counting. So let's see. I do have a preview. I need to redo. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna edit this listing. Oh, I haven't even. Oh, all right, hold on. I'll come back to you. Just wait, just wait, just wait. All right, come over here, save as, and come over here to this PC, and then you'll see the things that you just opened. I'm going to open this new shop images because I have been redoing this one for apparently the last year. I didn't even notice that it's been an entire year since I've started redoing these ones. I thought that I've been working on it this whole time, but now I see it says update May 2023, and it's like, girl, I wonder if it was actually 2023 or if I just, I don't know. Well, it must have been, yeah, because all these numbers. I have photos, a shame. Okay, so groovy, skip counting posters. Okay, groovy. Okay, so I'm just gonna write groovy skip counting SS because that means shop size in my brain. So we got that. Now we're going to file, save as, browse, and come over here to your pictures. So we just saved it as a PowerPoint, and now we're going to save it as a JPEG. That's the word. Okay. So we're coming over here to products, classroom decor, and then groovy, updated, groovy shop images. There we go. Okay. And then we'll just come here and the drop down menu, we just change it to JPEG. Look at that. Okay. And then save, and then it'll be like, how many do you want to select? Which slides do you want to export? And I'll say all slides. And then it'll be like, okay, I made a folder for you. And I'll say, thank you. All right. So now we're going to come back over here. I'm going to upload thumbnails, and we're just going to get rid of these. And oh, where did we go? Keep counting. We shot images. Okay, we're gonna go to products, classroom decor, Groovy, May. No, that's not. Shop images. Baby corners. And then we'll do this. 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 And it's okay. 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 We're just gonna submit. Okay. Here we go. Hopefully it'll go. Hopefully something crazy didn't. Okay. There we go. So now we have a new shop image. Maybe it'll sell better. People see it, they'll be like, oh my gosh, I love that. In a few months or years, we can have years because I really rarely fix things on my site. I really like just making it once and then being done, but obviously that's not always possible. So I like to check in on my stats to see how it's doing, and if it has, a good, like if people are looking at the preview and then buying, then I'm doing a good job. But I haven't, the preview is not very good on this one, so I'm gonna have to redo the preview anyway before I'm done with this product. But that's basically how you update a product if you don't want to update the actual product, but just want to update the shop image. We'll see. We'll see how it works. I should probably check in on the ones that I did last year, apparently, that I did last year. And then, yeah. So, yeah, I hope this helps. Then, like a whole hour. Yay, we did it. If you guys have any questions, you can feel free to ask me. If not, I'm just going to sip my coffee for a minute, which is not going to be warm anymore because it's been sitting here for an hour. Oh, it's still delicious. You know what we did? We went to Dollywood yesterday and we got this. Everyone's like, you have to get this cinnamon bread. It's amazing. And we got it. And I had it this morning for breakfast. It was delicious. I highly recommend it. But yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. I would just be careful with the search bar for a little bit. It's going to be a little wonky. It's going to be mostly skewed to classroom decor right now and skewed for summer because people are not searching the same way that they're searching for fun right now. They're not searching for like specific things that they need for like educational needs as much as they do during the school year. Like during the school year, they're like, I need this specific thing. Like addition and subtraction between 10 or up to 10. Right now, they're searching for like a craft for summer, or like summer coloring pages. Like these are just fun things, and it's just so silly because like it's just so silly to me. Whatever. So yeah, that is all for me. Look at that. Now it's like, do you want more numbers posters and retro classroom decor? Maybe I should work on that today. It's finishing up this classroom decor set that I started for you guys. I was actually thinking, okay, so here's my plans for the summer, and I will probably regret doing this because I don't want you guys to get too excited, and then I don't have enough time to do what I'm doing. But I was thinking of updating my classroom decor set so that it has more things, like adding more to it, adding more classroom decor, like these skip counting posters, for example. And then I was also thinking about updating the selling on Teachers Pay Teachers course because it's a little, it's dated now because you can't join Teachers Pay Teachers for free anymore like you used to be able to. You remember the good old days? When you could just be like, oh, I want to start a store. And they're like, cool, thanks. Now there's like a price of admission, it seems like. And they changed the, like the whole first page of my thing was putting banners up, and now we're gonna have to change that. So I was thinking that could be a summer thing. But then like I started working on it and I was like, all of this is gonna change like tomorrow. So I think I'll wait until July for that because I mean, things keep changing. Things keep changing. Like these, they weren't fitting all the way and now they do fit all the way on mobile. So like it's just, but they're tiny on mobile when they fit all the way. So I feel like you have to have like big, juicy fonts. Like if you have anything small, they're not gonna be able to see it on mobile. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. They're driving me nuts. All right, so that's all from me. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Let's see, I'm gonna close this and I'm gonna